creeping up quite a freaking bit. Welcome back to another FSD beta driving video. Today we have a pretty short 5-mile, 13-minute drive. We're going to be leaving this side street going onto the main road, and I don't think we're going to be hitting the highway today. So we'll see how well it can fare in this pretty straightforward route. So let's go. Got it engaged, pulling away from the curb. A little bit far over, but you know, it's fine. It's going to correct itself. Coming around this curve here. Now, like I was saying before, sometimes it stops at these curves, sometimes it doesn't. It kind of depends on where it is. Not sure what the rhyme or reason is, but you know, they're hopefully working on that. Taking this right turn very smoothly. Coming up to a stop sign. Gonna have a bit of an unprotected left turn, but probably not too much traffic here because this isn't the main road. Creeping forward for visibility. I mean, it's taken an awful long time. I can tell that it's perfectly clear. But we did take a good turn. Okay, now we have to stop at this stop. What? Okay, so this is a little bit weird. We have to turn left here, but it's in the right turning lane instead of the left turning lane. And this is another unprotected left turn. And this one's a bit more dangerous. As you can see, there's cars coming from both directions. Creeping up quite a freaking bit. A little bit too close for my comfort. Let's see if I can engage it again. I mean, the line's up there in the travel lane where all these cars are, so that's pretty scary. Now we're going. This side's clear, other side's clear. We're good to go. So that's the thing. It was doing fine. It just creeped out too far into the travel lane with a bunch of cars coming right toward me. So wasn't gonna just sit there and let it do that. Now, let me see. Can I adjust this route? I guess not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip this turn right here, and hopefully it allows us to go a different route. Alright, here we go. Oh, now it's gonna head to the freeway. I don't want to take the freeway though. So, okay, I might have to do a little bit of adjusting here just to try to get it to go where I want it to go. Unless, navigate to Peter Piper Pizza. Alright, so we're gonna do this one right here. And usually it lets me choose a route, so I'm gonna choose, we'll do this one, no freeway. So we'll be making a right turn in approximately 1 mile. Okay, now this is something. Up ahead, it looks like it's I mean, it's kind of not in our lane, but there's some people right there with a disabled vehicle, it looks like. So, I mean, I don't know. I might have to, I hope there's not any cars next to us when we get up there. There is a car right to my left right now. So I'm hoping there's not too many more because I feel like we're gonna swerve around it or come to a stop. I mean, I'm not sure why they're so close. They could have definitely gone over a bit more. I mean, personally, if I was stopped on the side of the road, I wouldn't be stopping in the travel lane. That's just asking for trouble. All right, so now there's gonna be a car in my blind spot coming up right there. So I'm gonna have to be very attentive for this little maneuver. Okay, we're going. I mean, okay, they moved out of the way, so we should be fine, actually. Let's see what happens. I mean, they should have just straightened out. I don't know why they're sticking out like that. They could have went in a bit more. But, you know, it is what it is. You do you, I guess. Okay, they just... Oh, that was actually... I don't know. I wanted to say that was good, but we didn't slow down at all. We're slowing down here. See, this is something I don't like. It just went over to this right lane. That guy was trying to turn right. If he would have turned right, you know, we would have caused an accident. We're supposed to go straight through the middle lane. But a lot of the time, it likes to go to the rightmost lane, which I can see what it's doing because we're in the rightmost lane, and then there's a new rightmost lane, but, you know, that's not how you're supposed to drive. That's technically merging in the intersection, which you're not supposed to do. Now, I lost my train of thought. I completely forgot what I was saying before that happened. About that guy coming up. I don't know. You guys probably know where I was going with that. So now it looks like we're going to be turning right at this next light. Ooh, we're braking really hard right here for nothing. It wanted to go in this turning lane, and it's trying again, but that's not where we're turning, so it figured it out. And now it found the correct lane. So that wasn't very good. Turning right, clear path. Went to the middle, almost to the left lane instead of right to right. We have police up here, so I'm gonna bring our speed down a little bit. We're gonna be going on this road for about 3 miles and then making a left turn. I mean, so far this drive was pretty simple and it hasn't been going too well. Right here, you know, pretty simple, no traffic, just a clear open road. No way, as promised, there's our resident police officer that we're picking up right here. All right, there he is. Now, hopefully Autopilot doesn't get us pulled over. Oh, it's a woman. And there's her radar gun. It's got a Talkie or something. I don't know what the brand is. It's Talkie or something. Is she on her phone? She's doing something. Oh no, she just heard me and looked over. Okay, we're going. Going kind of slow. Maybe because it's like, oh, the cops are right there watching us with the radar. Okay, they're speeding back up. I mean, she's speeding back up. She's looking down a lot. Alright, so about 2 miles until our left turn. Depending on if we get an error or not, it could be unprotected, I guess. Alright, there goes the police, looking for a little hideout location. And yep, she's behind us. It's over. Okay, we're drifting over to the right now because this lane kind of merged 2 lanes together and got really big. That's one of the things where Autopilot struggles. It should always stay, you know, where it was instead of trying to get in there. It did correct itself though, so you know, it's better than before. But you know, just saying. A little over 1 mile to go before we have to turn left. Currently we're in the rightmost lane. Looks like there's nobody in front of us here. Coming up to some congestion. A lot of people turning left here. I wonder what it's going to be like up there where we have to turn left. And then after we turn left, we have a bit of time, but we do have to make a right turn. So we'll see if we pick the left or the rightmost turning lane. I'm not sure if it actually does it based on where it's supposed to go after the turn, or if it's just random deciding on which one it picks, or maybe the shorter line, or what's going on. We'll try to figure it out right now, why don't we? Oh, that's what I was saying way back there. Okay, if you guys remember, that car pulled out in front of us. This car did not slow down whatsoever, and it was fine because, you know, he was gone, but just in case, you know, if he wasn't gone, we would have definitely hit him because we didn't stop. Although, automatic emergency braking might have helped out if, you know, we stopped moving. So, you know, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have slowed down either, so it did a good job. It did what a human would do. But it always just feels a bit different when you're not in control of it and it's just doing it. You're like, wait a minute, shouldn't you be stopping? Like sometimes it does a turn and it doesn't yield at all. It just goes because it's clear. And I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't it have stopped and looked? But then I just have to remember in my head, hey, it's looking already, so it already figured out that it's empty, so it knows it's good to go. Usually, sometimes it's not empty, so you know, you gotta watch, but that's pretty much where we're going with this. Now we did get over to the leftmost lane, and we are gonna have to turn left at the next light. We are gonna get an arrow, it looks like, because there are red arrows, but we're getting over to the right lane to follow the route. That doesn't make any sense. We have to get back over to the left. Come on. Okay, see, it does stupid stuff like that. It got over just to get over. Now we do need the rightmost lane technically, but the left lane is the empty one, so we'll see what happens. Looks like we're kind of over a bit. Are we okay, I guess we're kind of in the lines, but we are a bit angled right now. Now we are staying in this lane. I have seen it switch lanes before, so we'll see if it stays here. But we do need to turn right, so maybe it knows and that's why it's picking this one. At least that's what I want to say. That's what I want to hope. Yeah, this is a long lane. I guess everyone's trying to go to Sam's Club for gas or something. Because everyone's over in this lane. So this will be a protected left turn, but remember there are 2 left turning lanes, so we have to stay within our lane as we turn. So we'll see. Autopilot's usually pretty good at that. Although sometimes when there's nobody else there, it does drift across the other lane, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, we're going. And remember, there's other cars turning left in front of us too, and that gets awfully close. Especially when there's a truck coming right at you. Turning. So we took the middle lane as we were supposed to. Now we have to get over to the right. I guess we could have turned to this lane. But we are getting over to the right because we do have to make a right turn into the parking lot. Now is it going to do it here or the next one? I guess the next one. Braked a little bit when that guy pulled out. So now we're going to be turning into this parking lot right here. Alright. Turning in. A bit of a wide turn, but we're in. Ooh, and we're continuing the turn. So that's probably why it was wider. Okay. Nice. We made it into the parking lot. We are basically here. Let's see how far it's going to take us. Alright, a little bit jittery with the wheel, but we made it. We're here. We now arrived. And now that we're here, let's see if we can waste our time and auto park this thing. There we go, auto park. Not sure which lane, which parking spot it's going to pick. I mean, they're all empty. I guess it's going to pick the one next to the car. Yeah. So what did you guys think of that drive? Did it impress? Ooh, kind of a little bit hard on the braking. Oh, and then it didn't even go forward. That was kind of weird. Oh, a little bit. Well, it's a little bit confused. I don't know what it's doing. That's kind of weird. It stops and it's a little bit confused. There's someone next to me watching. They're like, what the hell's going on? This is dumb. So now we're going forward a bit. Anyways, what did you guys think of the drive? I guess it's trying to straighten itself out. Were you guys impressed? Were you guys scared like I was? This parking is doing the worst possible job of parking when there's not 2 cars next to you. But you know, this is what we're here for, to try to train this thing. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the overall drive. I guess they were trying to leave this whole time. Like, can you just park already? And we're done. It did get perfectly centered in the parking spot, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that other guy was like, okay, I'm done, I'm not waiting, I'm just gonna go. It's always embarrassing when you're trying out this stuff and it doesn't do it right and everyone's waiting for you. You're like, it's not me, I swear. But you guys stay tuned for more and let me know your thoughts down below.